Robert Rose. I'm from New York City. My company is called Punk Outlaw, and I'm here in Medellin for a couple of reasons. One is I'm doing a documentary about the punk music scene all over the world, and especially in South America. And there's a great punk scene here in Colombia. And the second reason I'm here is I'm also producing a travel television show which takes me all over South America, and so I live here in Medellin as my home base. I first started traveling really hardcore when I had my company in the Estados Unidos in the United States. I worked really hard, and traveling was a way to escape the stress and the work, and it gave me a chance to sort of refresh and come back and be able to work. And when I finally was able to break free of the company that I used to own, I sold it. I was able to really fulfill my lifelong dream, which is just to travel as much as possible and learn about other cultures. And now I'm hoping I can do that for the rest of my life if I can figure out a way to make a living at it. Well, for me, first of all, I really like punk music. I didn't grow up with punk music. I discovered it later in life. But I really love it, and it's part of my heart and soul. It is who I am. But the main reason I really started doing the documentary was I was here in Medellin, and I saw some punks, people with mohawks, and some punk rockers, and they were trying to catch the bus, and the bus driver wouldn't let them on the bus. And I thought, wow, you know, I bet it's tough to be a punk in Latin America. And I just wanted to see and explore and see what it's like to be a punk rocker in Latin America. Colombia, wow, man. Colombia has a great punk music scene. Suziox was a band I found when I came to see the Casualties, and I went to hear them play in rehearsal, and I really love their music. I think Suziox is great. Also Ira, a very legendary punk band. Lo Que Quiero, I think, Lo Que Queda, and some other punk bands like Noise. They're like a industrial punk. Nails, and some other bands. Man, there's really so many bands here in Colombia that it's hard to keep up with them all, but really talented bands here in Colombia, man. Well, I think when I first came, I didn't know much about Medellin, and I didn't really know what to expect. I was a little afraid, to be honest, because I had heard a lot of bad things. But after one or two times, I fell in love with the city. Everybody's really friendly. It's very easy to make friends. And I made a lot of friends in the punk scene and outside of the punk scene. And so really, it's like my second home. I almost have more friends here in Colombia than in New York. I really started Punk Outlaw Records because when I heard Los Suziox, I was like, wow, these guys are really good. They deserve for their music to be heard in other places. And also I heard a band down in Uruguay. It's a punkabilly band called Rudo's Wild, and they're really good, and I like their music. And I said, let me try two artists and see if I can get their music from South America to the United States. First of all, the record label doesn't make money. It loses money. And the purpose of the record, though I need it, I would like for it to make money because I don't have that much money to just, devote to charity. So I wanted to make money, but that's not the purpose. If I wanted to make money, I would start a reggaeton label or something, but I don't like reggaeton. I hate reggaeton. I do it because I love it and because I want the music to get to the people who might love it. And I think that's all that matters. If you're doing it for the right reasons, you can make money or not make money, it doesn't really matter. Making money is not bad. It's how you make the money and what you do with the money you make. I'm definitely gonna stay in Colombia for the short term, for a while longer, and travel as much as I can. But eventually, I'm gonna relocate to Los Angeles from New York because of the weather and because of the punk scene, and because I can do the most good in Los Angeles for the bands that I represent. Punk music, to me, is not about how you look. It's not about, the way you dress, though I think that's cool. It's about what you are inside. It's an attitude. It's what you believe. And you can't be a punk one day and then grow out of it the next. You either are a punk and you're punk the rest of your life, and you might even be a punk like I was and not know it. I was just sort of a rebel. I question authority. I don't like injustice of any kind. And I've always been like that my whole life. But I didn't know I was a punk rocker until I heard punk music. And now that I heard punk and I meet other punks from all over the world, it's changed my life. And I think it's the best thing on the planet. And I think people should always think for themselves. Don't listen to what the government tells you. Don't listen to what commercials tell you. Think for yourselves and try to always be as tolerant and open-minded as possible.